Hello, anybody out there? It was a My hair looks like ass. Look at this. You can scoot in,
Oh,
I don't bite.
not much.
Maybe just a nibble.
There. Okay. Anyone out there?
Played complete hell. So at least somebody pop on here.
Yeah, for real.
That TV does have a glare.
Yep. It sure
I'll be back.
Okay. No one's on yet, anywho.
No, because nobody likes us. Nice!
Boy.
So what have my days been going?
Oh, goodness. Someone's on, so you just did that. Hello.
Hey!
We are playing some heck trying to get this going, but it's up, so. How you doing?
Who is it?
The Bud Files.
Oh.
Getting all set for Christmas. He had a glare on that TV, so had to cover it up. There. Get in. Okay.
Howdy!
So how's it going? I think I already asked that.
You did. Yeah, the Windows had an update and just completely foobarred my system.
But you got it.
Sort of.
Oh.
It's sort of ragtag together right now.
Huh.
Ooh, I got the
Better
hiccups.
than nothing.
We're here.
Yeah.
Look at all that gray hair you caused.
Yeah. I think they're still here.
I think so. It says 2.
Yeah. Is it cold where you are? What was it out there right now for us?
Effing cold.
Yeah, that too. So it's very cold conditions.
That narrows it down.
A high of 20 tomorrow. Oh, well, what about right now? I don't know. It's cold.
Tis. So it's 3 people on here.
Oh, okay.
Well, you're one of them.
Yep, I'm one of them. 26. Oh, feels colder than that, though.
Damp.
I wonder what the wind value is.
Wind chill?
Yeah.
It's not windy.
Huh. It's cold.
It's cold.
Oh. An additional snow accumulation of 2 to 5 inches.
Yeah,
Yay.
I'm probably gonna have to plow in the morning.
Ugh.
Which 3 places.
I don't like the cold.
I'm not a big fan of it either, considering I'm working it.
Yeah.
Hello. Makes me angry.
Who else is here?
Well, we got 4. Well, 3.5.
Yeah, because.
Junction.
Well, hello. Yeah.
Yeah, things have been a complete feces fiasco.
Yep.
Especially today, Windows had an update and it just screwed my everything up. There's stuff where it's not supposed to be. Settings got changed, and it's just been, I've been pulling my hair out of my head all day.
Yeah, you said files disappeared.
Well, they didn't disappear. They just got put in places where the computer thinks it needs to be. Well, I will tell you where they need to go. How's that?
Yeah. Yikes.
Then try and hunt them down, and it's like, oh yeah, I do need that one. I forgot about it. So how the hell are you, man?
Can't believe it's almost 2025 already. right around the corner.
Yeah. What's your New Year's resolution?
To go travel more.
Well, we can't quite do that just yet.
Yeah, well, that's my resolution. So there.
Mine's to get paid more and work less.
Be more healthy. And I guess get my cholesterol down. Apparently, I have high cholesterol, like extremely high. And now they're threatening that I'm going to be put on some kind of medication for it. I'm like, oh boy. We don't go out to fast food restaurants hardly ever. We don't eat deep fried food like hardly ever.
Hardly ever.
Yeah, very rare. I like a little bit of butter because margarine's gross. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Because they said the same thing to me numerous years ago.
Yeah. And we drink milk, but like, it's good for you. They have that saying, milk times 3.
Is the way to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 26 degrees here. We got a little bit of snow today. Got like maybe a couple inches. We're supposed to get another, I don't know, potentially 3 inches tonight.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna have to plow a little tomorrow just to keep people from crying like little babies.
Yeah, and we did get a little bit before, a little ways back.
Yeah, like you say, a couple weeks ago. Overall, we got probably 18 to 20 inches.
Yeah.
Give or take a little bit.
Yep.
Not bad.
Yeah.
For Western New York.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's Western New York, and that could be, one day it's a high of 75, and then all of a sudden it's down into the 30s the next day. Like, it's not unusual to be seen here.
It's been jumping up and down between low 20s, like it is right now, or mid 20s to low 20s, and up into the mid 40s.
Yeah. Yep.
40 now, huh?
Wow.
That's been our highs over the past couple of days. I mean, it's weird. It's like here, and then it goes, and then whoop.
Yep.
And then people start.
Yep.
Like next week, it's supposed to get up into the 40s.
Again. Yep. I think I even seen like a 50 something. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. Crazy.
Pushing me on finishing that job in Caledonia.
Yuck. How much is left over there?
I've got probably, if everything goes right, about a long day left in the barn, and then probably a day and a half in the basement of his house.
Oh, yuck.
Huge. Agreed.
Y'all set for Christmas? I still have wrapping to do. Got cookies done. Yep. And all the candies. I got to box them up, though.
Yeah, she makes her, I don't know if you know, she makes her own homemade chocolate and candies. And
yep.
Good stuff.
16 different kinds. And then 3 different cookies. But yeah, I was going to make another one, but I'm like,
no, that's good.
I think I'm done.
You're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to start tapering off on shit.
Yeah. Well, I cut back. They're smaller batches.
Well, that's a start. Next time, now you got smaller batches. Now you got less amount.
Yeah, it's just that then like, expensive. Oh, this one, yes, that's true. But it's like, I gotta do that flavor and then this flavor, and then I'm like, oh, what about this flavor? Yeah. Peanut butter balls and rum balls are definitely have to stay, and probably the espresso ones, because even JoJo likes those. So, yep.
I like all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not making the pumpkin ones again, though. Those were a pain in the butt.
But it's no fool recipe or whatever.
Yeah, well, that recipe can just go bye-bye.
Is a fool.
Hi,
Joan.
Joan.
How are you? You going skiing down there in sunny Pennsylvania?
Yeah, you made it. Oh,
What's the weather like down there? Look at them wrinkles.
yeah, I know. Look at mine too, right there.
Just rain? We had rain yesterday. It rained, right? Yeah,
Yep.
It rained most of the morning.
Yep, and then it turned into like a freezy
Into a freezy, slushy, mushy
mess.
mix.
And then to ice.
Then the ice, then the snow,
Yep.
then the rain, then the snow.
Yeah, it's been very gloomy,
Yeah,
gray.
just
Like this morning when we looked out the window, it was like you couldn't even really see out the front.
Yeah.
It was
it was
terrible. Yeah, there you go. That's what it's come to.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because I didn't go to work today. I hurt my back the other day pretty significantly.
Yep.
And
Okay.
yeah, John, Joan is my cousin. She lives in Pennsylvania.
Yep.
But yeah, I hurt my back pretty significantly. And so my boss is just freaking out. A box is on the way.
Oh,
Not Christmas.
cool. Intriguing.
Should I shake it? Is it gonna go tick 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 tick? Yeah, but I pretty sure I tore a muscle in my lower back. So my boss is just, oh my God. Don't shake it. That's what I was doing, John. I was spraying. I was doing spray foam. I got everything because a building we're working on. We installed windows, had to do a bunch of framing, so I did spray foam around them to match the rest of the building and everything. Got done, and now I wear a full Tyvek suit and got everything done. Unzipped it, threw my shoulders off, picked up my left leg, went to pull the leg off, and I just hear a extremely loud snap in my lower back, and down on the floor I went, and
Yep.
yeah, I worked the rest of the day.
Insurance for sure.
I worked the rest of the day, walked like a little old man. I worked the next day, walked like a, I don't know, younger old man. But it's really, really tender. And, sometimes
Hi, JoyX.
Howdy. And sometimes I move just right. I can feel it like, But yeah, it's been happening kind of quite often-ish.
Merry Christmas. Hopefully everyone has a blessed Christmas and a blessed New Year.
And Santa hooks you up.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
Nice.
I love looking at photos.
Especially old ones.
Yes.
Because you look back and, like for me, I'll be like, who the hell's that?
How exciting. Yay.
These are like old pictures of me when I was like little.
Hopefully.
My fat, pudgy little face. Well, that's the thing, John. See,
yep. You have.
I can't not work. Yeah, Frank's, that one's ready to get washed. I was going to try and find a Santa jacket and put it on him and everything, but I haven't had a chance to. But I haven't had it. I cannot work. I just can't do it. And, the mortgage company don't give a crap about my back. And so.
Yeah, but you really need to get it taken care of.
Well, yeah,
Get it looked at and stuff.
Yeah, they'll just go,
He is very stubborn, but you need to.
Stay out of work for 2 weeks. Pound sand.
I mean, at least just, get an appointment and get your insurance, get an appointment. You could probably even do both the same day.
Maybe.
Yep.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure Wednesday is
Tuesday, I think. Maybe.
I was thinking of Wednesday.
I don't know.
Either way, he needs to get it checked.
Yeah, because somebody here is getting older.
And you keep injuring repeatedly, so yeah. It won't heal because it hasn't fully healed. That's the problem.
Well, that's why I didn't go into work today, Joan. My boss is real cool, and he knows about all this. And, the place where I work, I've been there 32 years. I'm the only one that does the spray foam insulation. So I do all that. I do all the gutters. I do all the insulation, like cellulose and stuff like that. I do plumbing, masonry, electric, framing, siding, windows.
He
What
does
else?
it all.
What else do I do?
I just do it all. You even helped with doing the cookies, frosting them.
That ain't got nothing to do with work.
But you even do that.
If I would have known that, I would have went to work today. But it's, and my boss relies on me for everything, and yes, probably too much.
Yeah, because without you, the whole place is just going to shut down. And that's not really fair to you for them to.
Well, to put that on me. Yes, I agree. But here we are now.
Yep.
Well, some pre-work stretching. I usually do my pre-work stretching, and that consists of coffee cup Two-Face. It's like,
He's a butthead, huh?
But I mean, I have been hard on my body over the years. I've worked, as you know, Joan, pretty much all my life. Yeah.
Yep.
Once you're old enough to carry a 5-gallon bucket of water.
But now you got to start trying to just settle down and take it easy.
Can't yet.
You got to take at least a little more easy. You got to. You're going to end up, because if you end up crippled, you won't be able to,
I will build a wheelchair for my ass to scoot me around with about a 300 horse engine on it. I will get the Timmy hose in a blink of an eye. And Pete won't bother me at all.
Right, Joan?
I was kind of sort of thinking of brace, but I don't, the only thing is I'm pretty sure I haven't really investigated it much. I think a brace is more for like your upper area. Mine is down low, like right above my hips is where my issues are. And like I said, I'm pretty sure I tore a muscle because she looked at it, was it last night?
Mm-hmm.
And she said
night before, rather.
There's a bruise on it. Now, I know I haven't whacked it or gotten hit or anything like that to cause a bruise. So that's telling me there's a little bit of internal bleeding, which means I probably tore a muscle.
And means you should really go to the doctors.
They can't do anything for torn muscles.
But if there's internal bleeding or something, seriously, come on. You are so damn stubborn. Ugh.
Yeah, I was kind of sort of contemplating something because it does interfere with a lot of things, even sometimes going to the bathroom, get in that position on the throne, and you're just like, yeah.
Yeah, thunk ya across the head.
I gotta get coffee. We made a coffee pot
I'll
up there.
get some for you.
Huh? You know what you could do?
What?
See if there's a bigger cup.
Okay.
I got my heater here.
I'll be right back.
Don't get the 5-gallon bucket one. That's too big.
All right.
Well, see, I'm going to, but I got to get insurance. Amazon has a strike. Hey, Aunt Lori, how you doing? Chair yoga? What the hell is chair yoga? Maybe I don't want to know. Even went to grab me a cup of coffee, Aunt Lori. So you just get to put up with me. Oh. But yeah, like even just like sitting in this chair right here, it gets. Oh, you got the flu? It's that time of year. Temperatures up, down, a lot of moisture. Yeah. Don't you get the flu shot? I exercise all day long. Yeah, see, that's the one thing. There's so many strands of stuff. They just guesstimate on what the prevailing strands could be. See, I don't get that. I'll get the flu. It'll knock me on my hind end for maybe a day, and then I'm fine. But other than that, I have a real good immune system. So what's everybody want for Christmas? Besides our 2 front teeth. Oof. Yeah, usually if I get the flu, like I say, I can feel it coming on. I may feel crappy one day, and then the next day, yeah, I feel dragged out and everything, but I'm fine. That's what I do, John. To me, in my opinion, I mean, I'm not a doctor and I don't play one on TV or nothing, but it builds your immunity even more because your own your own body is fighting it. Yeah, even I do that. We did that. When was that? I think it was last Sunday. We just woke up in the morning. We looked outside. The weather was crappy. Netflix. Sometimes you just got to do that. You just. Yeah, we got that. We got, what else we got? Netflix. Victoria lets us use the Hulu. What else have we got? YouTube. Yeah, every once in a while we just do that. We just, whatever, you know. What do you feel like doing? I don't feel like doing a damn thing. Well, that's what we did. Didn't we?
What?
What was it, last Sunday?
What about it?
We didn't do shit all
Oh.
day.
Nope, we didn't.
Your Aunt Lori's on here.
Oh, hello. Okay.
Oh, that's a coffee cup.
That big enough for you?
For now. Oh, what the hell are you? Hey, how you doing?
Yep.
There. And he just bounced. I think he just flipped me off.
Ew. What is it?
One of them stink bugs.
Oh, fine. Huh?
It's because it's warming up in here.
Yeah.
I did. I just bounced him off the desk, and I think he just looked at me and went,
So what'd I miss?
"Oh, we were just talking crap about you."
Really?
No. No, Jonah was saying how she does this thing. It's called chair yoga. But
Chair yoga?
yeah, it's
Sounds interesting.
yeah. I can't stay still. I'm doing, even if it's wrong, I'm doing something. If I don't have nothing to do, I will look around. Huh, that's broke. Psh, now I gotta fix it. But I've got stuff to do. If not here at the house, up on the property. Even though, I mean, she won't go out there.
What, when it's cold?
Because it's cold.
Yeah, no.
It's cold. But I mean, it could be a blizzard, and I don't care. I got a whole bunch of wood to split up out there. Wow, that's hot. And I got my Grizzly Adams going here.
Oops, that kick ya?
Yeah, you kicked me. Yeah.
Getting there forward. There we go. I think you deserved it. No, I'm just kidding.
Probably did.
Because of whatever you said while I was downstairs.
Just said how awesome you were. So what's everybody want for Christmas? We got, like it says in the description, hit the thumbs up, and we got a hookup. We got a direct connection with Santa Claus there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things that are sitting around, that's what I've been doing. I've been clearing stuff out, and I don't know, just trying to thin stuff. And
instead of spring cleaning, it's winter cleaning.
Yeah. And if I haven't used it, I'm like, well, I don't need it.
Right. Yeah, John, sorry, I can't help you there, buddy.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Yeah, because I cleaned out the shed, because I've got a lot of solar stuff to go out to the property for the campsite and everything. So I've been
Oh, well, yeah. I didn't think of it that way, but yikes.
Not you pointed it out there. Yeah, Yeah. But yeah, I got a lot of solar stuff to take out there. I want to try and get set up this spring.
Yeah.
I start building the little mechanical room building so I can get juice from my generator to come in, and then the solar power come in, and then oh great, super. Nah, it's okay. That plate is cool though.
Yep, that is. That'll go right in the china cabinet.
Then yeah, I got a lot of stuff I want to do out on the property this spring, time permitting.
Right.
I got probably a lot of stuff.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, cool. I like that. All right. Love you. Merry Christmas.
Hope you feel better. You know what takes care of that? Jack Daniels. If not Jack Daniels, go see the doctor. Dr. McGillicuddy.
Not feeling good?
Just got the flu.
Oh. Aw. Gosh, hope you feel better. I must have missed that part.
Yeah.
I was downstairs.
Yeah. I said, didn't you get your flu shot? I said, yeah.
Yeah. Yep, and Vicks, that works good. I like Vicks. Yep.
She puts it on pretty heavy. So if I'm feeling kind of stuffy, I can just go, I'm better.
And sometimes if like I'm stuffy, I'll put a little bit under my nose too. Yep. Yeah, feet, I don't know. I've heard that it works, and so yeah.
I've heard that too.
I don't know why.
I can't even
don't
touch
have
my
the
own
explanation
feet.
for it, but it does. There you go. Go Bills, right?
This is what you do. Since everybody loves cheesecake, you get a bottle of Dr. McGillicuddy's vanilla schnapps, and you get a thing of cranberry juice. Not cranberry juice cocktail, cranberry juice. Take a shot glass.
100%.
Take a shot glass or a big glass, depends what you're in the mood for. But put the Dr. McGillicuddy's in up to the line, and then take the cranberry juice and literally just like a little splash in there. And then whoop, toss it back. Tastes just like cheesecake. And it is good. It's really good.
Yeah, I can't wear socks when I'm sleeping. I have to have my toes free. I wiggle my toes.
It makes me feel bound up.
Yep. But I still have put it on the bottom of my feet, and it seems to help. Yep.
I can't even touch the bottom of my own feet. I'll kick myself.
Yeah, it's actually a really good drink.
It's really good. The only thing is, my shot glass wasn't a shot glass. It was a glass about that big.
Yeah.
That's what I used to drink.
Yep. That and those purple mother beepers.
Yeah, those are good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I'll be. I'll do that while we're watching a movie. Opening thing goes on there, and I'm out.
And then you're like,
How was
the
it?
movie? Was it good?
Dr. McGillicuddy's vanilla. Is it vanilla? Or is it just, vanilla schnapps.
Yep.
And cranberry juice. Not cocktail, cranberry juice. And then like in a shot glass, how you got that little white line that shows an ounce or whatever. Just fill it up to there, and then just take just a little splash of the cranberry juice on top of it. Don't mix it or nothing like that. And whoop, toss it back. And it tastes, I don't know. Give it a shot. Let me know.
Yeah, it'd probably be pretty good.
It might be. Because that's pretty close to cranberry juice.
Yeah.
It might have just a
more
little,
sweeter.
yeah, it might have a little sweeter taste or something to it. But yeah, it tastes just like cheesecake. And I love cheesecake.
Yep. Cheesecake's good.
Or you take a beer, take a shot glass, put root beer schnapps, take a shot of root beer schnapps, and then drop the shot glass into the beer and drink it. It tastes just like Dr. Pepper.
Yep. Pomegranate is good.
Pomegranate.
Right. And elderberry, that's really good for ailments.
Drink until success occurs.
Hi.
I used to be an avid drinker, so I know a lot of recipes. Because a lot of times I was a lab rat. How's this taste?
Boilermaker?
Yeah, I've heard of them, but I don't know what's in them.
I don't know what that is.
It's a drink.
Oh. Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, let us. Just hold tight.
They can still see us?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay.
No, I don't want to do that. I want to do Haig.
Oh, goodness.
Boy. There we go.
There.
Sometimes technology just plain sucks.
Oh, but with whiskey. Oh.
You had me at whiskey.
And then you drop that into beer, she said.
Well.
Yeah, a shot of whiskey. Huh.
Whee!
Yuck. I don't like beer, so. Remember that one time, though, that I drank with you beer?
Yeah.
Just before getting pregnant or finding out I was pregnant. And I'm like, oh, well, that's it.
Yeah, I know. I was like, woo! And then done.
Yeah, it lasted for like maybe what?
A week.
Yeah. I was going to say a couple weeks. But
How's Ding Ding doing? Yeah, I bet you that was just a good time. I remember vaguely some stuff. Like I remember you, Tom, your dad, mom, dad would come over, and then Uncle David and Aunt Donna on my mom's side, and their kids, Kevin, Jimmy, and Mark, would come over. And we used to have that big, huge table, the old table that would expand out, and everybody would suck down spaghetti and whatnot. Why? Because you wouldn't let them have the device.
So he's being a little stinky, huh? Uh-oh. He knows Santa's watching, right?
Yeah, Joan, there was, I mean, considering I was a little kid, my memory is not the greatest. I remember some stuff. I remember your brother, John, was sitting in one of Uncle Ray's new vehicles. And your brother pushed a cigarette lighter in. And when it popped out, he handed it to me and he says, "I dare you to touch that."
Oh no.
And yeah, ugh, yeah.
Oh no.
And they both looked and went, "Ah, I didn't think you were gonna do it." And I'm like, "Ah."
Ow. Oh no.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Sebastian's being a stinker.
Well, you tell him that
We're gonna be talking to Santa.
Pop and Bonbon's gonna have a heart-to-heart with Mr. C, and you know, we're gonna let him know.
Mr. C.
Claus.
Oh, Claus. Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah. But it made me the guy I am today.
Yep. Sounds like a scary wild bunch.
I remember one time John and his best friend Daryl Norris, which his little brother Vance Norris, me and him were friends. We're up on top of the hill. We used to have a gravel pile, and you know the field up on top of the hill.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just after that, there's that spot. A lot of times I'll pull in.
Yeah.
Well, right in there used to be big piles of stone. Well, me and Vance were messing with John and Daryl. We were like taking little rocks and tossing them at them and this and that. Well, they were getting bent.
Oh.
But we kept doing it. Well, John got a hold of a good sized rock and he whipped it. And I was like a woodchuck. I poked my head up and I could see this rock coming in, and I turned. It nailed me right in the back of the head.
Ooh,
and it hit
ouch.
hard.
Hi. Thanks for stopping in.
And that thing bled and bled.
Yeah.
And bled. John thought I was going to die. Daryl was giggling.
Goodness. Oh my.
To this day, because John's like, "Please don't tell Dad," because Dad would have beat his ass senseless. Don't tell. And to this day, I never, I mean, obviously I can't now, but I never said nothing.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Lots of head wounds.
I've got a lot of head wounds.
Yeah. The car falling on it.
Twice.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah. Not fun. Well, thank you. We appreciate that.
Yeah, very much so.
That's funny.
Isn't that kind of like counter? Ouija board, Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Santa baby. Oh, Joan, I've had a lot of head traumas. Some pretty significant ones.
Yeah.
I had a car fall on my head twice. You're grounded, Victoria. Go to your room. No more internet for you.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. Oh, the stories that you tell. Yikes.
What are people ganging up on me? You beat me to it.
Yeah, the shame, right?
I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna have to go to my room, be left alone. Oh no. Damn.
It's funny when you're a kid. No, but then actually, after a while, you were just like, okay.
When you're an adult, see ya.
Yeah.
So what can I do to get you to send me to the room?
Well, you should just do that because you keep hurting your back, so
Leave my back out of it.
you need to rest and heal.
I did today.
Right, kind of.
I did.
Yeah. And then heal. You have to give it enough time to heal. Right?
Hooray! Oh no.
Yeah.
But turn that interwebs off. That's a whole different story. No, you were a good kid.
Yeah. For real. I mean, you had typical teenage drama sometimes, but you weren't bad.
That time requires no Wi-Fi. That is true.
Yep. And we like sleep, right?
You've gotten better with it though.
What, sleeping?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that time. That was probably one of your worst moments, the worst moment maybe. I think that was the worst one. But I mean, you're gonna have that.
See what Joan said? I'd probably start stripping the floor or something if I were sent to the room.
Yeah, probably.
Well, then maybe I'd finally fix the closet door.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It
Well,
just
that's
need-
one of those things that you don't see all the time,
Right.
and so you don't really
I just got to put
put two
handles
and two
on it.
together, right?
I got to get longer screws.
Or I can just go get them and put them on too.
No, I got to get longer screws to fit through
uh,
there. They're just a 1/4 20 screw. But instead of, because the ones they sent were only like about yay big. They're not
Yeah.
long enough. That
nope,
door
they
is
didn't go all the way through.
that
Yeah.
door's 1.5 inches.
Right? There we go.
Fine. Nobody bugs me.
Stomp, 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 slam. That was the one thing that always drove you nuts.
Oh, I hated that. Slamming the bedroom door. Oh, God. Just thinking about it, it's like, come on.
Yep. For the most part, just got some wrapping to do. I got all my candies done, 16 different kinds, and I did 3 types of cookies. And I was gonna do more cookies, but I'm like, I'm done with that. So I think just I'll start wrapping stuff and all done. How about you guys? Everyone ready for Christmas?
What do you mean they keep coming off the tracks? What side's coming off the tracks? Is it the side closest to the wall? Or is it the side that moves, opens and closes?
Yes,
The side that opens and closes?
I think so. like the one that's near the bathroom is the side that comes off that's towards the bathroom. I don't know about the rest, but yeah. Oh boy.
No.
Did she ever get caught?
No, the wheels that move to open. So, okay. If you're sliding the door, it goes good, goes good, goes good, and then like comes out. Because if that's the case, it's just an adjustment on the one side. You gotta loosen the screw.
Maybe that's what it is. Oh, goodness. Yeah. What do you do? What do you do for work? And you're not working the whole day, though, right? Like
Well,
just like part of a day?
Depending on what
Or...
her job is.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
It tries to open like a regular door.
Yeah, it just tries to like come out instead of slide. Like,
Yeah, but does it? Okay, so it's open. It starts to close and it goes good, and then eventually it just like comes out as it's, you know, gets to a certain point.
no, at the beginning.
Oh, right at the very beginning.
Yeah.
The roller needs to be adjusted up so it stays in the track.
Ah.
Yeah, the only problem is, Joan, there is no room for a pocket door in there. There's no wall area to put a pocket door.
Yeah, not in that spot. Yep.
It sounds like a not right now problem.
Oh,
Well, since I didn't go to work today, my brain's, you know,
on break. Yeah.
Yeah, they. I'll do something.
You'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out.
You always do. Yep, that's awesome.
Wish I had 2 weeks off.
That's the good part of working at the school, huh?
Imagine me working at school.
You would have an attitude with the kids.
Kids would love me. Get your ass to class.
Oh, God. Be quiet. Sit down. I don't know. I don't know.
And I wouldn't even have to. I'd just do one of the.
But then at the same time, you say that, but like you get little kids laughing and stuff. You're in a restaurant and you're like playing peekaboo with the kids and cracking them up.
Don't say that. Get the wrong idea. Yeah.
Still tender?
Yipper.
Like a lot?
No.
Okay.
Because I'm sitting in the same spot.
Yeah.
I gotta move.
Yeah, you gotta let it heal for real. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw,
No.
so sweet. You're like a big mushy teddy bear.
Sebastian would love it. Oh, papa!
Yeah. Yep. That's awesome. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, that's cool. That's the biggest thing is having a job is one thing. Having a job you enjoy going to. Now,
Yeah.
Granted, you're going to have some ups and downs with anything, but a job you enjoy going to is half the battle. See, I like going to work. I like going to work. I don't really like with some of the people I have to work with. They're idiots.
Mhm.
And I got to be a babysitter. And I don't like babysitting. Especially for people that have done that job for years. I shouldn't have to go through and check things.
Mm-hmm.
But here we are now.
Yep.
John's retired, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's what he said. Yeah. And Jen and Eddie, I'm not sure what everyone does. Yeah.
Retired from work.
But yeah, that's a big key is liking what you
Right.
do. Yep. Because otherwise you're just gonna like regret going,
Right.
hate it.
What I like about it is I do a project, whether it be spray foam, stupid gutters, whatever. When I'm done with it, I stand back and look and go, yeah. You know, we'll be driving down the road and I'll be like, did that roof, did those gutters, did those windows, did that masonry,
Spray foam that.
spray foam that.
All right, kiddo. Love you.
Throw hands with the
Mwah.
closet doors. Don't let those doors kick your ass.
Yeah.
I got to look at your exhaust pipe one of these days too, because it's loud.
It is. We can hear you coming. Like when you're just getting to the street.
Oh, excuse
You're
me.
like, yep, here they come.
Love you too.
Love you. Mwah. Nighty night.
So far, only one person's answered what they want for Christmas, and that was John, and he wants a youth.
Yikes. Old Betsy.
Old Betsy.
Is that her wish? I don't remember now.
Me neither. I got a bad memory.
We have terrible
I
memory.
might have to.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Stripping floors. See? Your mom made the best sauce.
I wish I could have met her. Man. That would have been sweet. Think she would have liked me.
I think she would have adored you.
I hope so.
But keep in mind, I was like 10 when she passed away.
Yeah. Yep.
So, you know,
Yeah. She sounds like she was. Yes. Oh, to read and watch movies all day.
That's right.
That's what it was. Okay.
Well, that's an easy one to do.
What's everyone's New Year's resolution? I love that. That's awesome. Yep.
That's good. I like that.
Yep. That's how it should be.
Yeah, everybody's gotten so materialistic nowadays. Oh, I want this video game, or I want this cell phone, or I want.
Mm-hmm.
How about, just be see, that's where I get it from.
They're made to be broken.
I'm with you on that, John. But we try and it's not the material things It's having people there.
Yep.
You know, like Logan and Victoria and Sebastian are going to be coming over, you know, and that's it. Christmas Eve, we got a little tradition. We got some friends that we go out to dinner with.
Yep.
Stuff like that.
And that's what matters.
Mhm.
You just, your loved ones, you know.
And you better not fuck up my song.
You better not.
Yeah, I don't bother making New Year's resolutions because I never, ever stick to them.
Well, mine, I want us to travel more, so that's an easy one.
Well, yeah, if we have
As
the
long as-
if we have the capability.
Right.
Once we have the capability, all sorts of
Hopefully.
stuff's going to change.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
And you said January, they said, or was it?
Well, no,
February?
January they're having another meeting.
Ah. Deposition or something they called it.
Yes.
Huh. So, yeah, it's taken so long.
It does.
Way too long.
Well, she's guesstimating maybe, possibly not necessarily finalizing, but getting, I want to say bids. It's not bids.
Oh, where they settle for.
Yeah. They'll start throwing numbers out then.
Yeah.
And we could either say yes or no.
Okay. Yeah.
You nailed that right on the head.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, we never had any of this stuff.
Yep.
I mean, growing up, it was get your ass outside and come back when it's dark.
Yep.
But ding. But like where we lived, we didn't, and Joan was literally a mile away. We weren't in a town. There wasn't many people around. We had the Norrises, and that was about it.
Yeah. Yikes. But still, you went outside. We weren't stuck in the house.
Oh yeah.
Didn't have our faces in the phone.
Uphill both ways.
Yeah.
During a snowstorm.
During a snowstorm. Oh boy. Yes, actually, we have thought of that. Revisiting places that we've already explored.
Yes.
Just to
do like
do updates.
We've been talking about that. I've been trying to get things orchestrated. We're thinking about doing like a where are they now kind of thing, because there's a couple places that we have done that it was a Samsels, Joan, Jim Samsel and stuff like that. There's some places that we have done that they've gotten torn down and built into new places. So I've been trying to, like we did, like the very first video we did, the old machine shop, that is now a construction company. And they tore that building down, built a new building, but they used the concrete slab that was there. So it's the same footprint, but the inside's different now. So I know the guy that owns the place. So I've been trying to coordinate things, because what I want to do is I got to look back at the video. That way I can coincide places inside the video to the places of where they are inside the building now, stuff like that. The other one was it used to be a nursing home, and now it's a hotel.
Yep.
There's some places that have been torn down and nothing's there now,
Yeah,
just a
it's a field.
field. Some places are still there, exactly the same. I know one of them we did, that was an old school teacher. The place was just full of garbage. They went through and cleaned it out, but the building's still there. Yeah, that's
Yep.
we've been talking about doing
It's in the
that.
works.
Yeah,
Yep.
but like the hotel, that might be, I don't think it's going to be too bad. You know, I'm going to explain to them, say, hey, look, how you doing? This is who I am, or this is me, this is her, this is what we do, this is what I want to do. And try and catch them during an unbusy time. You know, I don't want to.
Which is hard because they're pretty busy.
They're pretty busy quite often.
Yeah.
Definitely weekends they're busy.
Yeah.
So I want to end up doing it during like weekday. But I talked to one person, they're like, well, you got to call corporate. Well, corporate people are jackasses. They don't, you know.
Yeah. Just got to get the right person at the front. And
well, I'd have to talk to a manager.
Yeah.
Because somebody in the front's just.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, talk to the manager.
Yeah. If we get the right person.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know.
All right. Well, it was nice seeing you or talking with you. Not actually seeing you, but
not necessarily, John. It's free advertising for them. You know, and that's one thing I would stress is like, hey, look, you know, we're doing this in the small town that we're at. And it's free advertising for you.
Love ya.
Take her easy, Joan. Love ya.
Yeah, we'll come back to Pittsburgh sometime. Yep.
I'll pencil it in my schedule.
Yeah. Corporate probably would say no because that's just
Well, I mean, that's the one thing that according to her, I'm a smooth talker.
You are.
So I always get what I want. And if all else fails, whoever's behind the counter, I'll slip them $20 and say, give me a card. Just give me a list of rooms where people are in so I don't go click, oh, hey, hi. You know what I mean?
Yikes, yeah. That would be a bit awkward, to say the least. Oh.
But again, I gotta coincide the video with what's there now. So, you know, like I know there's quite a few spots in like the old machine shop. Yeah, the back half is open pretty much like it was, but within that openness, there's different stuff. Because the place that's there now, they also make these big hydraulic overhead doors and stuff like that. And it's getting stuff set up.
Yep. I mean, yeah. We just gotta, hope that they'll let us, just because most of the rooms are probably going to be the same. So we just need a basic,
Well, yeah, probably. Because like the front, like in the machine shop, that was like offices and stuff. Up in front is offices and whatnot.
Yep. Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Have it do like a picture of what it was, and then it fades into what it is now.
That'd be cool. Yep. So there's a couple of them that we're hoping to do in the future.
Yeah. And then there's another one that a coworker of mine pointed out. It was the hell, like a plastic factory or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And it's pretty large.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's not like, what did you say? Like an hour and a half, 2 hours or something?
what? Away from here?
Yeah.
No, it's an hour.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. But
it looks really cool though, so I hope that works out.
yeah, it's just we gotta get rid of the damn
Plastic
snow.
fabrications or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you said it did something with film or something?
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
completely remember, but
well, before that it was Dow Chemical.
oh,
And then somebody bought it and started doing some kind of plastic fabrication stuff.
is Ace live? Yeah, he was live earlier and we missed it, but yeah,
Is he live now?
I think so. Maybe. Oh no, it's just he put a video.
Oh,
Yeah. Of the
sent him a message saying, "Hey, yo."
No, he probably doesn't understand why we didn't show up to his, but we would have if we got notification. I didn't get any notification.
Everything.
I got a notification that he just put a video, but that was it,
Right.
not the live. Got it like after the fact. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 videos. He had 2 of them.
Who?
Ace.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
No.
it sucks. Sometimes we get notifications, sometimes we don't. Sometimes by the time we get them, it's already done.
Yeah. Like after the fact.
I think the first time he went live is when I was having my conundrum with my system here and I couldn't get on there if I wanted to anyways.
And I think we were having some internet issues too because it was kept going in and out.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully he ain't mad at us.
Oh, excuse me. Phew.
Yeah, send him a quick message.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna have to plow a little bit tomorrow. Got church.
Yep. The church and what else?
Possibly the bus garage and
Oh,
over behind Zeech's there, the apartments.
the apartments. Yep. So definitely the apartments and the church probably. I would think.
I would definitely think
Yeah.
the bus garage won't be operating until.
Yep.
But keep on top of it if it warms up, 'cause otherwise it'll turn to ice. I like snow plowing. Well, it snowed here today. We didn't get very much. Probably during the day, maybe about 1.5 inches. Supposedly by the end of tonight, we're supposed to have like 3 or 4 inches. One of the places I plow, it's a church. So, Saturdays they do stuff there and whatnot.
Be right with everyone. Sorry.
She sent an Asa message. And then another one is it's a bus garage that like the transit service. They're not going to be operating tomorrow, but it's supposed to warm up. So here you got snow on the ground. Now it gets warm. People drive on it. It turns to ice. So you're better off scraping it down. And
Yep.
And then another one I do is an apartment complex, I guess you could call it, with
Yep.
a big ass hole in the blacktop. Thing drives me nuts.
And what did it say? Another 3 to 5 inches or
Tonight.
something? Yeah. I don't know about tomorrow.
I don't know if they mean 3 to 5 inches tonight or 3 to 5 inches overall.
I think tonight. I don't know.
I don't know.
I took it as it was tonight. Continue for the next several hours.
It's 25 degrees with a snow shower. An additional 1 to 3. The craziest one we've excuse me. The craziest one we've ever done.
Well, you know that floor that was out because it was like froze,
Oh yeah.
and like there was just like that little tiny ledge along
that
the wall.
and the linoleum, the floor was gone underneath the linoleum, and we walked across the linoleum, and it was frozen so hard that
yeah, that was a bit sketchy.
We did this one place, and the chimney was right in the center of the house. So over the period of time, it leaked and it rotted the floor out. Well, going up through there in the upstairs, in order to get around the hole, we had to like stick right next to the wall, and the floor was so bad that the walls and the floor were separated. And there was another spot where the floor was completely gone, but the linoleum that was on the floor went across the hole, and we were able to walk across it.
Yeah.
And that's when once it got across, that's when I realized there's no floor underneath there.
Yeah.
That could have been really bad.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think the most.
Here. Hi.
Hey, buddy.
Sorry we missed your stream. We really had tons of things happening with the internet, and
our internet's been acting like a dick
update
today.
that we almost weren't sure we were going to even have this live stream. It was literally up to 10 minutes before you got it straightened out.
Yeah, I had a Windows update, and it just messed my whole system up.
Moved his files around to
wherever. Yeah, and then settings and stuff were all wrong. When I first set this up, it wasn't using my camera that I use here. It was doing some other wanky stuff. And
yeah, that would be awesome.
That'd be great.
Yeah. We're trying to figure out, too, how to get people to be able to join in with us.
I've been sort of dabbling with it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're, if you want to, we can, how can they get in contact with you?
Facebook? Messenger? I don't know.
If you go on, are you on Facebook? Okay. What is your, how can we do this?
Don't know. I'm not good with technology. I am not the technical one here. I mean.
Now, for Facebook, is Eddie and Jen the vlogs and then some? Is that what's on your Facebook?
Because maybe, what if we copy and paste our link on here? Will that work?
For Janie Urban Exploration?
Well, for like the Facebook page.
Okay, you're gonna ask me to do something. If you see a little mushroom cloud, it's her fault. Okay, hold on. I gotta open up something and then close out something, and hopefully I don't lose something.
Oh yeah, don't lose the stream.
No. Keep them entertained for a second.
Technology is confusing. Anyway, let's see. Because, like, I'm thinking, like, well, because do you have Facebook? Yeah, you do. Right there. Yeah. Okay.
Well, that doesn't do shit.
Well, like, share.
Share what?
Where it says share.
All that is just a link for Messenger.
Oh, it doesn't share your link?
No, I got to put it in there.
Oh.
Open.
No, go to your face. Do you have Facebook on there?
Yeah.
Well, go to Facebook and then you go in.
I got to open up Messenger first.
Oh.
I got to make sure this is going to open before I can.
Oh. See, I don't know technology. See, just tell me.
And it's not opening because it's being a dick.
Don't
open.
That in here.
Open. 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 Open.
Open. Okay.
Give her your Messenger.
Well, how do? Oh.
Which your name's Eva Kozeski.
Let me go to here and then.
Or you can do that.
No, that's not it.
No, but you're
well, under, yeah. Okay, so under here I am Eva Marie Kozeski. It has my whole name.
Okay.
See. And then
okay. Under Facebook.
And then
okay.
This is the picture.
Back it up a little. There you go, right there. That's what you're looking for. Well, leave it up there so they can maybe spelling and stuff like that.
There. Did that help?
Focus. Focus.
Uh-oh.
Focus. Hocus pocus.
Are we blurry to you guys too?
You just mess it all up. Oh, Jesus.
Are we blurry to you guys? What's going on here? Should I put something to the camera again and get it to... Uh-oh.
No, it doesn't look bad on there.
Okay, just here it
It
is.
says it's okay.
Okay. Well, that's weird because it's blurry to us.
Yeah, it looks blurry because she manipulated the camera. Maybe. No, back up slow.
Oh. Back up slow.
Let's try it again. You're going to see my big old mitt. Yeah.
Okay.
Focus. Focus. Focus.
Cool.
Focus.
Got it.
There, it worked. So yeah.
Okay.
If you want to do something like that, just message her, and we can set something up.
Yeah.
Because the biggest thing, because I've only been on someone's stream once, and it was quite a while ago. So I don't know if I'm going to need an app or you just send me a link. We can get something set up.
And then this. Okay, hold on.
Are you going to mess the camera up again?
Hopefully not.
You could just send her a link to it in there.
Oh, you're right.
Say it again, louder,
No.
louder. Come on, say it louder.
Said it once, that's enough. Okay, so how do you share it then, huh?
Um,
I am not very, I'm computer illiterate. Just show the picture then.
About places more. Facebook ID, filters.
Oh wait, yeah.
There
Right.
you go.
I think you share that.
Okay, so do I have to download Zoom?
Link history. What? That's not it. This is the J&E Facebook page. Focus. There we go.
Then back up slowly.
Okay. Slowly back up. Did it? Are we blurry? Hey,
Nope, we're good.
Good.
Yay.
All right. There.
Yeah, because we'd love to do it.
Yeah, that would be really cool. I'll just leave that up to you, and you can coordinate.
Well, you're going to be middleman.
Yeah, I'll be the middle person to try to just.
Sorry, middle woman. Thanks, Ice. Yeah, apologize for not catching your live stream. The first one you had is when I was playing Conundrum with my pewter. It was just pissing me off.
Yep.
Okay, that's not a problem. Matter of fact, what I'll do just to get things going, I'll download that tomorrow, and get it set up and everything. So
yeah, and they'll send a link. That's awesome.
And then probably, because like right now, I'm not going to mess with it too much because I don't want to lose this.
Yeah.
Like my messenger on my pewter is not opening. It won't open. Why? Damned if I know.
Yeah, might have to uninstall it and then reinstall it.
Possibly.
Stupid update really screwed stuff up.
It screwed all sorts of stuff up.
It shouldn't move your files around either. That's not cool. You guys ever have that when you get an update or anything? That's awesome. That would be great.
Yeah, because we've been doing this for about what, 5 years now on YouTube.
Well, since actually longer than that, because like 2018.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Get out of here.
And yeah, I'm serious.
God. But anyway.
We were exploring before that,
yeah.
But we just didn't have.
We didn't do cameras or nothing like that. We'd just be cruising down the road and slam on the brake and say, ooh, what's that?
Yeah, like, whoa.
And then finally we just like, hey, why don't we do a YouTube channel? Okay. And here we are now.
Yeah.
Well, a lot had to do with this one guy. His name's Kylie Lyons. And his YouTube.
CF.
His YouTube channel is Exploring with CF. And he has cystic fibrosis. And he would do live streams and all that stuff. And we started watching them and interacting with them. And, he's like, you guys should do a live stream. And I was like, eh. She's like, And,
camera shy.
Yeah. And then, finally we just bit the bullet and gave it a shot. And excuse me, and now we do it like once a month and
Yep. And
stuff
I've
like
gotten a
that.
lot better.
Gotten a lot better. She was
Yeah.
bad. She would sit there just going,
Yep. I still giggle. Can't help it. Yeah.
yeah, face or ace. I ran an update today and it screwed all sorts of stuff up. A bunch of my settings.
Hopefully it doesn't happen to when
Right.
you update, you know.
Right. My advice to you would be to, if you plan on doing a live stream or something like that, do your update way before so you can go through your stuff and that way and check it out.
Yep.
Yeah, we had, what's his name there? Exploring with Josh. He shouted out our name and everything. And that, I mean, we don't do it for the subscribers. It's, I mean, well, I got to rephrase that. We do it for the subscribers. We don't do it for the subscriptions.
Yeah.
We do it for the people. We don't do it for the people to subscribe to us. You want to subscribe? Cool.
Right.
You don't?
Right.
You know, we do it because we like doing it.
Yep.
It's fun to us.
Love it. And, you know, that's what matters. So we enjoy doing it and sharing stories of these places. And
Hey, Cody, how you doing?
hello.
Yeah, but we, you know, I'm, like I said, I'm in the construction field. So looking at some of these buildings, you know, the architecture of them and how they were built, and, you know, some of the places we walk into, it's just jaw dropping.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's what I like. I like getting into that. And
the architecture, the structures,
and the biggest thing is the story behind the building. You know, the way we look at it, like, you know, you guys, Ace, John, you all of you have a story. Your life is your story. And as your life goes on, your story expands. You get married, you have kids, you know, A, B, C, D.
Yep.
But no one ever tells a story of these buildings that people worked, lived, grew up, had families, farms, you know, stuff like that. And now they're literally falling apart. Why? What happened between A and B resulted in C, you know? And sometimes it's easy to find the information about places. Sometimes you got to do a little bit of digging.
Yep.
And there's been a few of them that we could not find nothing.
Yep. Aw. Yeah, so that sounds like some interesting work history. That's awesome. Wow. I don't know quite what Polydor Records is. Still sounds cool.
Oh, Warner Brothers.
Yeah. That's awesome. Wow.
That's cool. I feel so
Good
insignificant now. I feel like I'm just a construction worker. I built things with my hands. Nah, but that's how we look at it, you know.
Yep.
Like I say, everybody has a story. Nobody, you know, we've gone into some buildings that it's like people just left and never came back.
Yep.
And
yeah, like they ran to the store and
went to go get a pack of smokes and never came back.
Yeah.
And you know, one in particular, we went into this place.
The cottage?
Nope.
Oh,
The construction worker.
yep.
And I'm trying to remember the name of the video.
Sad story. Yeah, what was the name of it?
I would have to look. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Yeah.
Entertain them for a minute.
But, you know, it's just fascinating finding out all these things about the places. And the things that you discover, it's like kind of, it could be sad, you know, a lot of it's sad. And then a lot of it, it's like, wow, that actually, a lot of good things happened at this place, you know, and whoever lived in these places, us doing the videos, it kind of gives it something to where it holds on to. So even
Keeps
if the
its memory
place,
alive.
it keeps its memory alive. Yeah. So even if the place crumbles into the ground, you now have a story of what was, you know? So it's pretty cool. Yeah, I wish I could remember.
Well, we got so many videos, I can't remember the names of all of them.
You want me to look?
No,
Okay.
because once
Once you see it, you'll know.
yeah. Hold on, I gotta.
Yeah.
Don't giggle at me. I gotta put readers on because
The place that he's looking for, it has quite the background story to it. And it was very sad. New stories and music. Yeah, cool. What's the most interesting thing that you had happen with the spirit box sessions and things like that?
oh yeah,
We ourselves haven't had, you know, a whole lot of experience with anything that was like paranormal, you know, ghosts, anything like that.
except for that one
Except
time
for
that
one time,
is
we
questionable.
don't. Yeah, it's questionable. See, like he doesn't completely believe in this stuff. I do. I'm religious. He's not. You know, he's atheist. But I totally lost my train of thought. Yeah, that one time. So
Oh,
there's
that
this
was
place that
5
we were
years
in.
ago.
It was in Bliss, wasn't it? That place. It was out in the middle of
Yeah.
nowheres, and we're doing this video. We didn't notice at the time, but once we played the video back, you could hear faintly the sound of a female whistling, wasn't it? Whistling, humming, humming that you could hear faintly, and there's no neighbors whatsoever in the area.
And it's
So it's very, and during while I was talking,
yeah,
so I can't talk and hum at the same time.
that would be cool.
Yeah.
But
You
and
know,
that was an
and we're
old
like,
farmhouse.
whoa. Yeah. Yeah. So that kind of had us scratching our heads.
But you know, was it the breeze catching things just right? I don't know. It was too rhythmic. You know.
Yeah. Want to get it on that Nuke's Top 5.
Yeah. But this one that we did, and that's why I could remember it was like 5 years ago. The title is Foreclosed House, which, you know, 5 years ago I wasn't very good on, you know, eye-catching titles. So, but we walked in there and we could pretty much tell immediately that the guy wasn't, it was just a guy that lived there. He wasn't married because there was no female influence within the house.
Yeah.
And you can tell that he did construction work because of work that was done on the house and tools and stuff like that. Going through cupboards full of food. Bad food. It was all bad, but I know there's one spot in the video where I open a cupboard door and 3 mice go running across.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure one of them stopped and flipped me off and kept going. But, you know, we went through the whole thing. There was a barn, a lot of tools and stuff in there. Well, a buddy of mine is the chief of police in the town we live in. So I said, hey, if I give you an address, can you tell me whatever you can tell me? And he said, yeah, sure. So a couple days later, he gets a hold of me. He goes, I can't give you a name, which I'm totally cool with. And so he told me, he said it was a single male that lived there, which we knew. And he was in construction, which we knew. And he proceeded to tell me that he was on a job site. It was a Friday, end of the day. Him and some co-workers went to the bar.
Yep.
And he was driving drunk. Got into an accident and took out a family, mom, dad, 2 kids. He got arrested, went through the whole court process, and got sent to prison. And he felt so guilty about what he did, about wiping out a family, that he offed himself.
Yep.
And I was kind of like,
Yeah.
it's sad and everything, but that's the story.
Yep. Very deep. Yep. And those are the things you find out with places. You really got to look into things to be able to find anything. And like you said, sometimes you can't even find anything whatsoever. Yep. Digging and you just can't find nothing.
We did a mansion quite some time ago, and it was in a different state, and talking with neighbors and everything, because I try and talk to everybody around, for a couple of reasons. Number one, to see what information they know about the place. And if you have multiple people, now granted, sometimes one person's going to have a version of a story and another person's going to have a version of a story, and this and that. Sometimes you got to take what they say and pick things that are in common to say, okay, yes, that is more than likely accurate of what is going on. If you have one guy saying, oh, it's because of ABC, and this guy says, oh, it's DEF, and a bunch of stuff, but some of them have the same basis, you can sort of draw a conclusion out of that. That's one reason. And another reason is, okay, you see these people walking around this building, what are they doing? Granted, we're not teenagers, but people have a tendency to call the cops.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. But if you make contact with them, let them know what you're doing and this and that, you put them at ease, the chances of police being involved are nil.
And you don't want to get shot at.
Yeah, that's not on my to-do list, It has some lead flying towards my mountain, let alone hers.
Yep. Things to avoid.
Yes. But we went to this mansion, and the story behind that was it was always getting foreclosed because of taxes. And a lot of times what would happen, somebody would want to buy the place, but like everybody knows, taxes on buildings are high. The bigger the building, the bigger the taxes.
Yeah.
And because it was a mansion, taxes were high. But the place needed an astronomical amount of work. So people would say to the town, it's like, look, I'm interested in buying this. It needs a lot of work. Cut me a deal on the taxes for, say, for instance, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, whatever, until I can get it completed, and then, proceed with said taxes. And apparently the town would always be like, oh, yeah, sounds good, no problem, we want to see it get fixed up and what have you. So they would go through the process, do this, do that, purchase the building, and the town would screw them. They would tax them to death. And then, of course, the people would try and fight it. They would lose. So people are just like, don't want it, and walk away from it.
Yep.
And that was a cool place. They had that
That's where that cascading, no, the
The
fountain thing.
the fountain
Yeah.
thing. It had like a fish jumping out. It was a fountain in this room on the back wall with no floor, 2 stories up, just big floor joists.
Yeah, I wasn't going across there.
And she's like, man, I want to, she's trying to zoom in, get over in the corner and this and that. And I'm like, what are you doing? I'm trying to get a picture of that. I
Yeah,
go right out on the thing, ching, ching, walk back. Because that's what I do. I'm in construction. Now, out of this whole thing, my number one concern is her safety. Just because I do something, I don't expect her to do it. If she feels uncomfortable doing something, I am not going to force her to do it.
Yep.
And, we've had some people ask us, have you ever run across squatters? Yes, we did.
Mm-hmm.
But it was no problem.
Yep.
We did this place. It was like a rehab center.
Yep. What kind of Jewish people?
No, it wasn't. They didn't own it.
It
was in that area.
Near, yeah.
But it wasn't that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We did a rehab center, and there was multiple buildings. You've gotten chased?
Oh no. Oh, that's scary. Yikes. That's why you got to carry
bear spray.
Yeah.
But we did this rehab center, and there was multiple buildings. Now there was one building that would have been like the dorm for patients, and it was 2-story. And when we walked into it, the first floor was just completely trashed. I mean, it was bad.
It was a mess.
And at the end, on each side, there was a doorway to go upstairs. Well, in going through, we got to the end of one, and it was locked, and the knob was all beat up and smashed and this and that. And so I just sort of, whatever. So we went back down the other way and went up those stairs, and that door was open. So we opened it, and as soon as we walked into it, it was like walking into a different world. It was beat up, but it wasn't as trashed.
Mm-hmm.
So I took like 3 steps in, and I looked down to my left. There's a pair of sneakers sitting right next to each other, like somebody took them off and boop, put them there. I was like, okay, mental note. And we're going through, and we go to this room. And when this place was abandoned, it was a state-run facility. They left everything. Beds, linens, they left everything. So somebody took a bunch of the beds and put them together to make one ginormous bed, which is a good idea. I mean, hey, you don't have to worry about rolling out of bed.
Yeah.
But she's found a receipt, and it was from like the previous day or 2 from where we were at. And she showed it to me. And I looked at it, and I sort of looked around, and there were some bags of stuff and this and that. It just caught my eye, kind of thing. And then I said to her, there's somebody here. No sooner I said that, you could hear somebody on the first floor run across the floor. Somebody lightweight, I could tell just by the way they sounded.
Mm-hmm.
So normally when we're doing a video, I do the video, she does still photography, I do drone. I'm doing my thing, she's doing hers. That way we don't, we'll run across each other and this and that, but But once that happened, I told her, you stay within arm's reach of me. I don't care if you get a picture of the back of my head. I don't care.
Yep.
Because yeah, I might have spent money for my camera and this and that, but I have zero issue just laying that right up against somebody's head if they were to grab onto her. But everything went fine. They knew we were there. We knew he, she, whatever it was there. Everybody kept their distance. I did vocally state that I will potentially cause bodily harm if necessary. And we went through, finished up what we were doing, went outside, and as we're walking across the back of the building, you can hear somebody come up to a window because there was like a metal
Yeah.
the metal shield for like radiators on the floor, and somebody like tripped onto it or stepped on it, and you could hear it. And I just looked up at the window and said, "Hey, thanks. We're going over to this building. Stay put."
Yep.
Didn't have no problem whatsoever.
Yep. Yeah, and I think there was like an empty paint can that we heard get tinked too.
Yeah.
Yep.
But like I said, my number one, we love what we do, but my number one focus is her safety. You're welcome.
Yep.
But yeah, there's that. I mean, we've gotten caught once before. Guy, an old, used to be an old hotel convert. Huh?
He jumped out of a second story window. Huh. Yikes. That's scary. Well, second floor. I threw in the word window.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yikes. That
could hurt you.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've gotten caught once before, but the guy, she says I'm a smooth talker, so I guess, I don't know. By the time we were done, yes. The guy was telling me his life story, his kid's life story. No problem. That's right. Don't you forget that.
Yeah. And that's true. If they think we're authority, they could be scared of us.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Most times.
Or they could also the opposite, he said.
Right. It depends on the situation of what you're going into. I mean, yeah. Most squatters, are, I don't want to refer to them as a wild animal, but they're more apt to go away from you rather than approach you. Just like an animal. Like I said, I don't want to conflate the two and refer to them as such, but that's the first thing that pops into my head of a comparison. But you get somebody strung out on some dope or something, that turns it into
they get some kind of superhero human strength at times. So
that puts it in a whole different realm of situations. Like I know there's a huge apartment complex that we want to go do. But like I told her, number one, not doing it when it's cold. Because that's when people go in, understandably so. But it's going to be a hit and miss. We have run across people like that, but luckily we were able to maneuver around a little bit. And while they're over there, we're over here, stuff like that. But anytime a situation like that arises, like I tell her, you are within arm's reach of me.
Yep.
And I got short little arms, so I'm like a Tyrannosaurus Rex or whatever.
Not that bad.
Because I have no problem, zero problem jumping in front of somebody when it comes to her. They latch onto her, let me tell you, it is going to be one hell of a ride for you. Because I may be small, I may be old, but I will hurt you.
Yeah, we rarely ever do videos in the winter. It's just too cold. The equipment doesn't want to work.
Yeah, it's, yeah. I mean, if we were able to time stuff and the weather's nice, like up in the 40s or something like that, well, maybe. But wintertime, because we've done stuff and it's been cold, and I've gotten our equipment back here, and I go to offload stuff off the cards, and it's all corrupted because of the cold. It's all pixelated, and it's like,
Yep.
we had one we had to go.
Had to go back.
Actually, we had two that we had to go back to.
Yeah, because the one, I think the lady that died was messing with the
I think
video.
so. I mean, we won't talk
So
about that.
yeah, that was actually, so we actually were always just talking about the
Yeah,
farmhouse, but there was also that
we did this one,
Rose place.
and I know the guy that owns the property, so we had permission to go on there and this and that. The place, they grew and sold roses. It was a family-owned flower shop, and over a period of time, because of the way things go, it wasn't economical for them to keep going because they had to heat the greenhouses, and the way they heated at the time was coal and stuff like that, and it just, they made no money. So the lady, we did, I found out a bunch of information. We went there, did the video, and when we came back, I went to offload it. Part of the video was there because there was a house on the property that the people used to live. That part of the video was there, but everything pertaining to where the roses were grown and everything, gone.
Yep.
Wasn't, not pixelated, gone. I was like, what the hell? So we ended up going back and doing it again.
Yeah.
I made some phone calls, talked to some people. I ended up tracking down the son, and I was talking to him about it because it was supposed to, when it closed down, the son was just a little kid, and it was supposed to go through the family, go to him.
Yeah.
And I told him what was going on and this and that. And he goes, yeah, my mom just passed away and this and that. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. When was it? And he goes, last week. And I'm like, last week? He's like, yeah. I said, what day last week? And he said, I can't remember the exact date, but he told me the date. It was the exact date that we were there doing the filming.
Yep.
I was like,
pretty freaky. Coincidence?
get out of here.
Yeah, I think not.
But
yep.
yeah, that was, yeah, John, that's pretty much why they shut down, is because the government, with all these other people growing stuff, the little guys couldn't keep up with them.
Yep.
Because the government had their hands in it.
And unfortunately, that's the way a lot of these places, small businesses are just getting run out.
Oh, yeah.
Big corporations are just taking over everything.
What was the other one we had to go back and do a second time?
Yeah, there was something else. What was that?
There was something else. I can't remember.
Yeah. I don't remember. But there was something else, yeah.
Oh, it was that house with the bad floor, and we walked across the frozen linoleum.
Oh.
Could have almost died, but we didn't.
Yeah. That place.
And that was done in the wintertime. That was freezing cold. And my big old sausage fingers don't like that cold stuff anymore.
Yeah. That's why we had to go back, was just because the equipment wasn't working.
Yeah, so
yep.
We try and do a whole bunch in the summer, enough to carry us over through, the summer and the winter. And every year we go out of state, we pick a spot and do some research for our anniversary and
yep.
and stuff like that. I got one that I'm going to be working on. It's the actual day of our anniversary.
awesome.
And
I was close to wanting to give up that day. It was just, I have asthma, and like the place that we went, we had to go, what was it, a mile and a half up and a mile and a half back down.
yeah, well, to get there it was
Steep.
an abandoned radar station. So it was a military base and a radar station. And there's two parts of it. There's down below the hill, there was like the living quarters, mess hall, mechanics,
Yep.
stuff like that. And where the radar station was is up on a mountain.
Up steep.
And
we did it though.
I was able to drive a lot of the way there. The roads were washed out. I got a 2023 Equinox.
Yeah.
I put that poor
22.
little 23.
Oh.
22. I don't know.
Whatever.
I put that poor little thing through hell, and it took it with a smile. It liked it. It did.
It was 10 miles straight there.
Right.
We didn't have to walk the 10 miles.
No, we were able to, but then there's a spot in the road where at some point in time, many years ago, they blocked the road off. And over a period of time, people made a path going around it. But beavers made a dam, and it was like 3 feet of water. Not running my car through that because it would be just floating down the river.
Yeah.
So all the way there, she's like, yeah, so far we can drive there. I'm like, don't hold your breath, prepare for the worst. But we got to the spot, and we couldn't. It was impassable. So we're getting stuff together in the car, the backpack, and the cameras, and my drone, and all this. And we hear somebody coming with motorcycles. They had enduros on off-road motorcycles, and there was 3 of them. So they get going. They had some idle chit chat, and I'm like, we're looking to get up there too, And the one guy's like, all right, well, see you later. I'm like, you son of a bitch. Not even offer, hey, we'll give you a ride one way, you can walk back. No, just, okay, bye.
So we packed lots of snacks and stuff. I
mean,
didn't want my sugar dropping. So.
Right, water and munchies and yada, blah, blah. That's where you pissed off the squirrel.
Yeah. I was getting yelled at by a squirrel.
Because we stopped, it was literally a pretty good grade all the way up this hill. It's a mountain. And it's blacktop. It's a road uphill. Because the one guy, he had a GPS, and he goes, I said, for what I understand, it's about a mile. A mile and a half. I'm like, thanks. But, we would walk and go until, get tired for a little bit and sit down, take 5 and keep going. Well, she got going. She sat on this one log, and it was an old log and everything, and it broke. And I'm pretty sure I got it on video. This squirrel just started going off on her, just bitching at her. It was funny, and I'm just looking at the squirrel.
Was not happy with me.
And it was looking at her, and I'm looking at her, and she's looking up at the squirrel, and this thing's just. I'm like, I guess you pissed off somebody.
I sure did.
But we ended up making it up there, and by the time we were done, my legs are about that big around.
Yep. Had to use the inhaler a couple times.
Yep, it was a hike. But that's what she wanted for our anniversary. She wanted to go there for our anniversary.
And I didn't give in. I was close, but I didn't give in.
You really wanted to, and I'm just like, let's go.
And we did it. It was a challenge.
Yes, it was. And then after that, we're like, we're not doing a lot of walking the next day. We were walking.
Yeah, but it was flat.
Almost. Well,
no, the next day wasn't. There was still a little. But
didn't we go to that cave?
Yeah, so we a little bit, and then the day after that was more walking, but it was flatter.
Yeah.
It was just walking, walking, walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna invest in some of those little electric bikes. Yeah, because we did the abandoned roadway there.
Yep, the highway.
Yeah,
Yep, that was flat.
that was very flat.
So we did a ton of walking,
Yeah,
but that was the most extreme. I
that
mean,
was
that was so steep and oh yeah.
No, we did found that right because, like I said, we for our anniversary we do a proverbial spin the bottle. It was in Vermont, Ace. That's where we decided to go. Let's go to Vermont. Okay. So we started doing some research, found some places, and then of course, even though you do research, doesn't necessarily mean it's always going to be there or accessible.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So while you're there, you're always keeping an eye out. Oh, we also did the racetrack too.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was a lot of walking too.
That
But
was
that
a-
wasn't like hills, you know. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
What else did we do there? There was the racetrack.
oh, we did so
Oh,
many things.
that
Ton.
old rich lady.
Huh.
The rest of her house in the woods.
Oh yeah, yep.
There
Yep.
wasn't much there. There was this old rich lady, and she was like really big in society. And this was like back in the 40s.
Yep.
And this and that, and she passed away, and vandals and everything. The only thing that's left to her house is like the floor, which was is all stone laid.
Yep.
The pillars and everything. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it
was
was
pretty
still
cool.
there. Yep. Then there was also the like castle mansion.
The Castle Mansion.
Yeah, I mean we didn't get inside. We had to just pictures outside, but
Oh, that one up in the woods?
pictures in the windows I did. Yeah. Well, no, it was when we went to the cave. And then it
Oh,
was
yeah. Everett.
Yeah.
Everett Mansion. But yeah, that got redid and is being used as a college.
Yep.
Yeah, we've done some cool stuff.
Yep.
And we got a lot more stuff that we want to do.
Yeah, I still want to. We got some bucket list things we got that we want.
We want to do a prison.
Yep.
Ching Chong River.
And do a bigger amusement park because we did like a amusement park, but it was like a small one, and which didn't have like really a whole lot left. But yeah, I want to do a amusement park sometime. Yep.
Yeah, we did that one amusement park that was like in the woods.
Yep. And you really had to really keep your eye out because the stuff was hard to find. You had to really look for it. Stuff being grown up around.
And that one old guy, he was cool.
Yeah. Yep.
You want to be careful going back there.
It being a bando. Yeah, like
Sure.
It has to be something really cool though. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure something out. Yeah, because we're hoping.
Like an abandoned castle. Like a big castle.
Yeah. See, this is what we're hoping. We eventually want to do a lot of traveling. Oh, she'd make me fish it out. And I would just...
Ew.
Now, in doing that, we would also like to meet a lot of, like you, John. We'd love to meet you.
Yep, an Ace.
And
hopefully we can get like with, Jen and Eddie, get the video thing going. We can do some of those things too. But we want to meet people in person.
Yeah. But we're hoping that we're going to be able to travel, and pretty much we're, sort of do one of these things, get bigger and bigger around and bigger around and bigger around, and then
Yep.
you know, go out to a state for, you know, 2-3 months at a time, because depending on certain factors, we're going to need to come back here every 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And unless other things progress and stuff like that. But it's one of them, we don't want to count our chickens before they hatch.
Right.
Things, you know.
Yep.
Is that something we want to do? Absolutely.
Yep. And CF too. Meet up with him sometime too.
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Y'all are on our list. Of
Yeah,
who
we got
we want to meet.
we got a list. We got a list going on here.
And one of these days, whenever we get a little extra money, we want to get some T-shirts made and send them to all of y'all.
She went through and just for a trial and got a couple of T-shirts made. Let me go get one.
Yeah. You know where it is?
Yeah, I got one right back here. It's going to take me a minute to stand up. My back is kind of locked up right now.
Yeah. So we want to, you know, do that. But then we also got to get y'all sizes that you wear. So once we get closer to getting them made, got like a medium. That's what we have left right now. So if anyone's a medium,
Oh,
is it a
nice.
medium or
I don't know.
I think it was a medium. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Medium.
Medium.
Mhm.
So this is what the front looks like. It's got our little thing on there. And then the back has our little logo. Isn't that cool?
So we want to get some more made up.
Here, do your fancy folding. I'm not qualified for that. Oh, man, that kind of hurts.
Oh, gosh. Need to get your heat on there again.
Just stick me in the oven.
Sheesh.
At least give me a pillow. Yeah, like she had a few made up and stuff like that.
What was it in your drawer?
It was just on the thing over there. I can just set it right over here.
All right.
I got rid of that printer.
Aw. Well, we're gonna send you one. We just got to get them made up.
Yeah, we got stuff.
Yeah. And that's because that's what we got right now, but we need to get, you know, more. So yeah.
No, you're not going to buy one. We will give you one. So, but like I said, we got it. Once we, what in the hell?
Yeah.
Once we get things established and we're able to, you know, because we want to get like maybe 3 or 4 extra large, 3 or 4 large, 3 or 4 medium, 3 or 4 small, whatever. You know,
Yeah.
figure it out. And once we get to that, then we'll let everybody know, and then you give us your address so we can stalk you. I mean, so we can send you a shirt. And
Goofball.
I mean, because you know, like you, Ace, John, you know, all you guys here, you know, you guys are cool as hell. You're dedicated to us, and we really, really appreciate it. It's the least we could do is say, hey, here you go. We have no problem with that.
You've been
at all.
sticking with us, so you know.
Through thick and thicker. Because I know some of the videos I put out, you know, they're not the greatest because, you know, they're, well, shit happens. But like I say, we really appreciate it. And holy shit, we've been on here for 2 hours and 14
Get out
minutes.
of here, really?
Get out of here.
Wow.
Get out of here. But yeah, we appreciate everything. We appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know.
Yep, absolutely.
No, I'm not getting mushy. But like I said, once we get some made up,
Yep.
we'll let
I
you
haven't
guys
heard
know.
from Danny, so I gotta see what's going on with him.
Yeah, I wouldn't bank on that.
Yeah, but
You
he said
remember
he's
where?
making some, and I'd like to see.
Well, yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Do you remember where you got those ones made up?
Amazon.
Oh.
I had them on Amazon. Yeah. I don't know. Some t-shirt person was selling them on Amazon. So I had it, I had to put obviously all the info and put the picture in there, but
Right.
yeah, they make them right up. Yeah.
I'll have to look into that again. Because I would assume, okay, you get 2-3 made up, it's this much. But if you do like a bulk,
Right.
It's more expensive, but more cheaper per unit.
Right.
I would think.
Yeah.
Not that I'm a businessologist or anything, but just
Well, if the case would hurry the heck up,
yeah, well,
then I'd have some extra money to go ahead and get these made. You know what I'm saying? There's that.
There's that.
Oh goodness. Yeah.
It's like 20 after 10
Sure is.
here.
Wonder if our raccoons came.
I don't
or
know.
is it too cold?
It's probably too cold.
Yeah. I mean, because they'll come like during the winter off and on. They have to.
Just in case. For those of you who don't know.
Oh. Yeah.
Like Eddie and John. I don't know. I think Ace knows, and I think John knows.
Yeah, they know.
But we have pet wild raccoons.
They're so sweet.
They come up to our window and we feed them by hand. Marshmallows and stuff like that. And she spoon feeds them once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
They get up in our lap. We got one that'll come in the window and sit on the floor as our cat is like going, the hell is that?
Yep.
But right now, this time of year, they kind of like partially hibernate.
Yeah, but it's like short term.
Yeah, they'll come out every couple of weeks, or if the weather is not freezing cold.
Yeah.
And so like this past 2-3 days ago, it was up in the 40s. So they came out and they're fat little bastards.
Yeah.
And
we fed them well.
We fed them well. And the little ones, because there's a family of 4, mom, 4 little ones, and all 4 of them, but not all at the same time, because now their fat asses won't fit in the windowsill. They'll jump right up in the window. So yeah, like we come up to the window, they'll just come right up, boom, jump up there. Hey, how you doing? Give me some marshmallows.
And boy, you gotta go really fast now. They started out where it was like you could get all 4 and they were nice and slow.
Yeah, you give them to them.
Now they're like grabbing them out of your hand.
Yeah, so now we just like put them in our hand, 2 hands, stick them out there, and they're just shoving them in.
Yeah. That's funny. Oh, that's cute.
And then we got there's 2 or 3, 2 possum.
The 3. Yep.
3 possum that come around, but we can't feed those. They're too skittish. I mean, they'll come up and this and that. I mean, if we slowly open the window, they'll scoot, but then they'll come back. But they're not coming up to us.
We have the lighter one, then there's the dark one, and then there's boots. Yeah, and I say stockings, you say boots.
Out on our property, where our campsite is, we got a couple 100 acres outside of town. There's skunk.
3 of them.
3 of them.
Yep.
They'll come up. I can feed those by hand.
Yep. And they don't spray, like obviously you don't smell any
There's
smell
no smell
whatsoever. So they are not frightened or anything. They feel comfortable.
Yeah, because the first time we're sitting at the at our table there, and she picks her head up and she goes, "Skunk." I'm like, "Hmm? Where?" She goes, "Right over by the camper." I look over and here's a skunk. He's
Yeah.
mostly white. He's just looking around like, "Hey, how you doing?" So we were eating a sandwich or something, and I take a chunk and sort of fling it over there to him, and started. And after a while, I got it to come up to me and feed it. She got going. It was going up because she was wearing sandals. It's going up to her feet and like sniffing her feet and her whiskers and nose and everything are tickling her feet. She's like, "I want to get up," and I'm like, "Oh, don't do that."
Yeah, I wanted to get up and try to like move away because I thought we were gonna get sprayed.
Nah.
But no.
No sudden movements. You'll be
Yep.
just fine.
And they've come a few times since
Mhm.
being out there. Yeah, they're sweet.
Yeah, we've had about 2 or 3 inches today. We're supposed to get another 2 or 3 inches tonight. So like I said, I may have to go plowing tomorrow on a couple of places.
What was that other little animal that you seen?
Oh, it's a stoat. Stoat.
Yep. Cute. Kind of like a ferret, but
It's
bigger.
smaller than a ferret, bigger than a weasel.
Yeah, that's it. Super cute.
See if I can
all
find
white.
It. See if I can find it here. Yeah, I don't know if you can see this or not. I'll move in real. Come on. Focus. Oh. There you go. Right there.
There he is.
That little thing. That's my water. I got to do this. Oh, it took it. That's my water holding. Yeah, that's
horrible what they did to those animals.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Well, see, like with her, when we first started feeding the raccoons and everything,
it makes me sad.
They're a wild animal. We get that. And there was some of them that we could feed by hand, but then there were some that were nervous. They would come up and we could feed them, but they were nervous. Rightfully so. They're a wild animal. Well, there was one that grabbed a marshmallow from her, and when it did, it sort of like nipped her a little bit. It didn't do it.
Yeah,
it didn't do an aggressive manner to bite her.
Yeah.
It was grabbing the food.
Just to try to get it quickly.
Right. And it broke her skin open and this and that.
Yep.
So just to be on the safe side, she went to the hospital.
Yep.
And they're asking her all sorts of questions. And luckily, she told them that it was out on our property. We got a couple 100 acres and this and that. Now, if she would have told them that it was here in town where we live, they would have came and set traps up and caught them all and killed them all.
And they didn't have rabies.
No.
You could tell.
Yeah, I've been around animals all my life, especially wild animals. I can tell if an animal's got rabies or not.
Yeah. It's just that they, it was at the beginning and they were just nervous.
And
yep. But now I have no problem with it. And I'm like invincible with raccoons and wildlife.
Like my daughter says
I got the shots.
I'm the what the hell she say?
Cinderella.
I'm the Cinderella. Yeah, because that little shitting thing there, the little white thing, it's called a stoat. And where that picture was taken at our campsite, I have a big water tank and a water pump and all that. And it was end of the season, winter's coming in, so I had to drain the water, drain the lines, what have you. And I'm sitting there unloading the water, also I see this little white head poke out. And I'm like, I turn and poof, it's gone. So I'm in there looking, I'm underneath looking, what the hell was that? And all of a sudden I hear up on top. This little head's poking out looking at me. And it scoots. Those things do not stay still. They're just ding, 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 ding. And I almost had them in my hand, but I didn't have nothing like food wise or anything to, give it to them to realize, hey, I'm a good dude, because we were at the campsite and we already cleaned out the food and all that stuff. But
Yeah. Aw.
yeah, and
So cute.
they
Mhm.
change color with the season, so it's getting close to winter. Their coat turns white. Springtime, it turns brown. And they love rabbits. That's
Their favorite.
That's their favorite. And there's a lot of rabbits around there. Their second thing is mice.
And there's a lot of those.
There's a lot of those, and I'm like, hey, I'll leave the door open to the camper. You can live in there.
Yeah, so we don't have none of
don't
them.
don't shit all over the place. Just go outside.
I hope you'll be there in the spring.
He might.
That'd be so cool.
He might not.
Yeah.
I left that thing open a crack, so
Yeah.
holy shit, 2 hours and a half.
And a half. Yep.
Actually 2 hours and 26 minutes and 5 seconds.
Yeah. And you said you're plowing probably in the morning.
Well, probably the church, the apartment building, those two definite.
And then maybe the
bus garage.
Yeah.
I gotta check and see what the weather's gonna be for the next few days. So, folks.
Oh, there's one of those stinky bugs.
What?
That thing. I ain't touching it.
Where?
On your chair.
On my chair. Oh, look at that. Oh.
Ew.
We'll call him George.
I don't like it. Why are they coming in here now?
Because it's warming up in here.
That's the second one you saw. Gross.
Might have been the same one. You wanted to whisper sweet nothings in
Why
my
don't they
ear.
just not come in the house?
I mean,
Because it's warm in here.
it's
I know.
cold outside and it's warm in here.
Gross. Ugh. Did you guys get those nasty bugs?
Stink bugs. This
Ew.
past summer was bad for them anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we're going to jump
All right.
off. Ace,
Merry Christmas.
you have a nice
everyone.
Christmas. Good New Year's. Everybody have a nice
Yep.
Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Hope everyone has a blessed New Year's
And,
all the way through.
yeah, he went flying. But yeah, me too, John. It's usually 10:30. I'm like crawling my ass to bed right now, but yeah. Hey, we appreciate you guys.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
for stopping in and all that good stuff. And if we don't see you, we'll see you.
Yeah.
All right. Take care, everybody. Have a safe, happy holidays, all that good stuff. Take it easy.
Be safe and warm. Wow.